This might have been good from 55, but you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
Out comes Randy Moss and company as they take the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. Vick. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk, complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Vick to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Vick with the incompletion on 1st down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. And the Colts are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Well, when he feels the pressure, naturally he likes going to his left, as most left-handed quarterbacks do. But this time he tries to let this go on the run, and it's going to wind up getting intercepted.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down as that'll net him only about a gain of 9. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Here's Pickett. To the sideline, and that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the 1st down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Pickett to throw. That one complete to Bettis. And they're going to get this up to midfield. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
That's good for our Colts. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now Pickett. Here we go. This to avoid overtime. And a little floater there is incomplete. And we have free football. Overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game...
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So it's the Patriots who will have first crack at it as we're back underway here in overtime. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. New England trying to get a place on offense. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. He wasn't able to really get anything going in regulation. Maybe it'll be a little different story here in overtime.
And it appears that with that call, they want to establish the run in overtime, try and set the tone for what they're going to get done. And you're right, maybe it didn't work so well in regulation. Overtime could be the charm. And by the way, yards count either way.
It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. First down, the run with Lynch. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 82 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. They go with the ground game, pick up the first, now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality of a play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone. All right, you don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield and go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to him.
And now this first drive in OT continues. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Another carry for Michel on 2nd down. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
3rd and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive. First throw in overtime here for Vick. Oh, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. Well, that's a tough one right there, CD. They fought back to tie it, to send it to overtime, had all the momentum, and then that interception.
That fighting spirit, those fighting plays that got them back into it, maybe a little too aggressive there, throwing the interception, and now they've opened the door to get beat by a field goal, coming back the other way.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Looking to throw here. Pickett. Tyreek Hill's got another one. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Back-to-back completions, and that puts them in enemy territory.
And we're always looking for that elusive term momentum, aren't we? And I think they're building it with the back-to-back completions. Now they feel like they can either take a shot or continue to build it the way that they're doing now. Safe throws, get it to their playmakers, and see what happens.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Pickett. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
1 overtime. How about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that 2nd overtime in just a moment. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. 3rd and long for Pickett. Steps away to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. The Colts send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. New England's offense set to go. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Gates with a grab. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A first down throw coming for Vick. Eluding, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. To try again after the sack. Vick. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. As a quarterback, Charles, right now all he can do is shake his head. An interception the first time he touched the ball in overtime, and then again here on this drive.
And, Brandon, I would think in most cases, if you throw an interception in overtime, you're not thinking you're going to get a second chance, and he did, and threw a second interception. He's hoping for a third, but right now he's counting on his defense to hold him and give him a chance.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Bettis. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Patriots. The 40. Past the 20. And he brings it back to the house. It's a touchdown. And in a crazy inning, a defensive score wins it. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
So it's a win here for the Patriots, and it was Michael Vick at it again. He was the man who led the way.
Yeah, the numbers don't jump off the page, but he was a steady influence back there. He had a couple of touchdown passes on the afternoon. His guys rallied around him, and they're going to come away victorious.